Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking about surface area and volume of cones. Please make sure you have your calculator handy, and basically let's go over these formulas. So we have the surface area and volume of a cone, and it is like a cylinder, but it's half of a cylinder, or as far as a volume, it's 1/3 of a cylinder. So here are the two formulas, and these are the ones I would concentrate on. It does still follow this because my perimeter is 2 pi r, and then my slant height. And the area of my base, which is a circle, is here. Same thing with the volume. It still follows this 1/3. My base is the area of a circle, and then my height, of course, is from my base to my apex. And of course, we've been through these here. So let's go ahead and start on our first example. The first thing I notice is I don't have my r. I don't have my radius. So I can see that this is a right triangle, and I can use my Pythagorean theorem because this says this is 24. So a lot of times this is my hypotenuse. So this is my A, B, C. So I can do, many of you are learning this, you could just do c squared minus b squared and then get my radius squared, because that is a leg. Okay, so 26 squared minus 24 squared equals 100. So the square root of 100 is equal to r, and r equals 10. So that was super easy. Next, let's just substitute our values into this formula. It seems super easy. Surface area is equal to, I like this one, cylinders and cones are good because it's not really hard to find things out. So we have 1/2, and I always use 0.5, times 2. It says to use the pi key, so we're going to use that pi key, times our radius. Our slant height is 26, plus pi, and then my radius is 10 squared. All you have to do is punch that all into your calculator. So let's do that. For the 10, make sure you put the squared on the outside. So you should get, and where do we rounding to? What do you think? 100ths? 2 decimal places. Sometimes the Alex does that. It's just so weird. Oops. Units squared. All right. Love it. So you, obviously, well, your assignment's going to go pretty quickly. I think it's a front and a back, but it'll still go pretty quickly. So volume 1/3, pi, r is 10, squared. My height is, like I said, from the base to the apex, and that's 24. Punch that all in. Loving this. Two 513.27 units cubed. All right, I just want to check my key to make sure I am correct, and I am correct. Fantastic. All right, moving right along. Let's see what we're missing here. Looks like we're missing, well, if this is the diameter, that means this is 8.1 on this side. We do not have our slant. Our slant is the hypotenuse. So let's go 15 squared plus 8.1 squared equals slant squared. Go ahead and figure that out. And then let's take the square root of 290.61. And our slant height is about 17.05. So let's just be consistent here. All right, we've got it all. And of course we know that we're rounding, and so these are not exact values anyway. Plus the pi key is rounded, the whole 9 yards. So surface area, 0.52 pi. What is my radius? 8.1. Slant was 17.05. Plus, I know I always run out of room here, pi radius 8.1 squared. Does that look right? I think so. Punch it into your calculator. Again, I'm putting my exponent on the outside of my parentheses here, because otherwise it might square something else. 639.99 units squared. Next one. V equals 1/3 pi. Again, we use the pi key. Always pay attention. My radius, 8.1 squared, and my height was 15. Base to apex. I love the word apex. $1030.60 units cubed. Super simple. All right, I think it's a long worksheet, but it's fast.